You think about your selfish interest. Am
I into politics? Am I into politics?
Journalist. I'm a journalist for politics.
But Obi out the oil.
Messiah, I'm a journalist for Castle be a corrupt corner. I am journalist for. Won't be more biscuits and money and munching Papa for Eddie.
More.
That's why I make a tea. A question, coin or fast or debate the MP and Papa so. A Cassius and Cocoa by election. I will ascend a one moves a George Akufo-Dampare. You have problem. Your mama saw bow baby to your first year for school fees and mom said it is a barrier allocation. Mama said people with disability will be to school fees and more money. Yes, a man, crown, no sanitary pad into. Now, Africa, now, the Gasia who says sanitary pad is your Tom and credit with your fans. Sanitary pad.
I think I will for Neto and I buy Giato. So, for now,
majority of your people are not working. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia catch say Oba obey 10% betting tax. It is against Islam community. Mahmoud Bamia is the only person who was doing campaign against their own policies. Ghana for any have
okay.
Ghana for any problems so much tax. But the how says scared them man politicians and so for man of the year.
Oh, okay.
Scared them politician. Now to Kroma. No one could walk bra this guy the money papa because we are going to 58 million US dollars. Are you happy with it? This is a brother power more from Sas no Munaika.
You want to about the body Godson TV Global. You see, the doctor and money what scientific hospital kind of area how I more do and also Remy Spices. You're the young quine for you. Then a professor narrow the hater. Sir Franko lost in media. Seven about be brave. IGP Dampare and Faho in France. Nafi Yanko. Say, I'm a the hater, professor, the hater. Oh, Anopano is you. Anopano Niagro Krum how.
Professor, so they want me ambush. Why leave me ambush?
Racope.
Say baby and come in and Nampa by this time or leave me ambush. And I'm not sure was a mouth.
Okay.
So, boss, I will
say, Pamba, no, Yamba. Oh, yeah. I am Papa Yambos and Papa. He's my father.
He's your father. Any time I'll pay you be out to women.
Okay.
Because we have positive things about you.
Okay.
Okay. Look at the Papa Shabu Penas and Bao come.
Medanas.
Yes, and you know, Shabu is more or less like a brother. And you know, or come out some Chemia. Mini ABA. So that be a message is an honor and a privilege to meet you.
Medasi. Likewise. Yadanya Dampare of all people.
Yes.
Yes, on Tranchen. Na of front was the way I man so many political appointment you interfere the security services and that ebwa.
Now if you look at Ghana, one major problem I say it's maintenance of mind that we should decide on it, especially is whereby we appoint and then we make termination of appointment.
Okay.
Quite fast we appointing penny for no quite fast we job more quiet. Now, by saying so, the amas attention about power way, so they say a lot of people, maybe the IGP, no, or do one can when you're 60 years, one can some few months when you're 60 years, now for a child no call. And take a time, no so yes, oh, your man a contract 1 year be no call. And to what so majority of them, or maybe the IGP, no, they are close to their retirement age. George Akufo-Dampare is 55 years. And for another 5 years in the service as a police officer. Now, if you look at every police officer, the person aspires to be an IGP.
Okay.
Yes, and they're the highest ranking office. And you don't want to attend to be a police mubiano. Majority of them, they are telling this person to be the IGP. Now, if you look at George Akufo-Dampare, on the 21st of July, and he born in 2021, he born in so on my mayor the IGP. Now, it took effect on the 1st of August 2021. And I joined Akufo-Dampare be IGP. Now, Penny Papa could be the IGP. Among for Phyllis or the respect, this sanitary discipline about police service more at this particular man. Whether we like it or not. Me say NPP form Penasem. Me say NDC form Penasem. No. NDC phone Phyllis or NPP. NPP phone to Phyllis or NDC.
Okay.
So it tells you the man is working. And okay. Made Marcus Franko. Ebia me hwe wodin a wo ye NPP, obi maka se me hwe wodin a wo ye NDC. Meaning is that you are trying to be objective and sincere, out your credibility and integrity out. And there are some people who can be a Ghana first in our game.
Okay.
Now, one policeman, 1 year, Juman, 1 year, met me as a George Lashes-Dampare or number 1. If you look at this particular election here, that be an come say a breaking or delaying the 8. The NPP was too desperate in breaking the 8.
Okay.
If you look at this Fourth Republic, unprecedented in the history of Ghana politics. See, you are quite trouble. Now, NPP first one person will break 8. It means that. And this force there, we are going to delay the 8, whereby breaking the 8 one might not be unprecedented. J.J. Rawlings took over from 2000 civilian the first in 1992. ABC 2008 years when he break. J. Kufu went to break. Your mama went to break. And if you look at another down Kufu, they wanted to set out a legacy, a plan. See, we were able to break the 8. Going for this election, there was a certain kind of tension and a wokruma. Going for this particular election, 2024 elections, there was a certain kind of tension. People were talking about security. Go back to 2020 elections. Ye to abani no per official police report, ye kunipa makum watching. Elections nipa makum watching the wuye. There was a certain kind of tension in Ghana. And you made that be come said that the IGP at that material moment didn't help matters. Yes, he didn't help matters because what they answer you have to protect lives and property. But you're true about any pamakum watching. Now, when it comes to security matters, especially internal elections, security matters, everything rests in the bosom of the IGP.
Okay.
And it's a amount for a boa basso, and amount for a more basso. And if you look at IGP better key over, the kind of things are why a true baby, IGP them to me who's also for the donor and canocre.
So say.
So for the Osinyanko, your prophet, Yanko, you dare the consequences. They basically any wasama. Because Yanko Pona can't so much. Was it Konako Catan and Crawford say no person. Make Kaiser Papadi Cape at conditionality clause be by a castle there be one more papa shall come trophy and
31st night.
Yes, they will be coming after you. Who has over phone? As of no more.
If you say, do not touch my anointed people, but I'll touch you or
anointed any for you.
Oh, man, I'll do for no
Yanko Pancas Martin, he dead the consequences on family. Going to the Bible. Now, men that can have bed now go more, young Cosset, Jetta the bed, your friend say, Ujafun, Yamasa no mocha. Daniel Monia, the Yanko Poya no mocha. They dead the consequences. But if you look at this particular professor, Papa did conditionality clause. Now, why you did? Among 4 questions, come in parables, in proverbs.
Or maybe the home of ya.
Mr. Ghana and Quantity Mission come Henry Moon and deny you any problems and qua.
Said the Radia catch.
Yanko Podo one Papa Ukuma. Oh, Musa would be with Mark Canabit, my say, and in 2025 he said Yanko Papa saw you. Oh, why, no, what? Yes, I like this, the godson. Why Yanko Point catches a baby onion and some and say, or Babico. No, prophecy sometimes some should be positive.
Now, Bishop Joe Dumaka say, just I can't tamanto.
Yes, a normal. A Jess will come a normal. Jet Mission Ministries and the dear Bassett. A Jack Ministries in a
Yamia D4.
Oh, now I'm saying Yamia D4. Don't want to be cast and don't want to assume. And there are some who can, what you are some who can wounds when they feel young cook one. You dare the consequences. You tell people the reality. You tell them the same here. They don't have a big gun. This particular brought sanity. Papa, when the mom was police stations, now I can't get pretty money or your fair. Now, no other copy of police headquarters who have fast where yes, and now, if you look at the socialization and bonding with people outside the police service,
okay.
If you look at IGP or cop and IGP no down or directed traffic, now or you say, a do baby name cranky to a general mood doing come on, a do baby he was able to go to primary schools trying to make sure say obey mama and cannot pay police for no. I watch a video. IGP Grabby, Granny Johnny, at the Musu police for. As on way to the Kakwa Chomondo, Mopasa Debbie, yet the answer about bomb. Now, if you look at the outsider, a lot of people had faith and confidence within him. But Bobby Becker, where one Casa won't tomorrow.
Mental barriers.
Yes. Now, if you look at the kind of politics that what Ghana Police Service are on.
Politics.
Now, we have the NPP and the NDC. In the Ghana Police Service. Another police for himself and see a change of power. Every vesting home never be the IGP. From now, we are not looking at competence. We are not looking at what the person can do, but we are doing everything politically motivated. I'm telling you, I buy my point for him NPP police for. I buy my point for him NDC police for.
Baby, I don't know.
Omunim say we do MPP You're winning, you're being IGP, you're winning, you're never call chief defense staff, you're winning, never call fire service, you're never call immigration, you're home call for. And Nipa back if you look at police service, no, one man integrity, credibility, Basra, and George Akufo-Dampare. I'm going to tell you something today. Make I so mokas or the equation, coin or fast or the baby MP, and Papa so, a cast yes and cocoa to a by election, I will ascend a one moves a George Akufo-Dampare, you have problem. Because he wanted the election to be free and fair. Problem there be the politicians there be there. MPP for the Jabuta. MPP for the Baby. Until I say what kind of IGP no one is man. The problem is you can never manipulate this particular man.
Okay.
Won't be manipulating. And not correct. You're born you need so no never be the IGP. Correct police service for so many years. You have to ask yourself these kind of questions.
Was he intimidating them?
I can't tell. But maybe he was also putting out measures. Measures like corruption and other issues. People have issues with you. Ghana, a dear man from penny change. Maybe you did found the change the bad broken and people will have issues with you. They will have issues with you.
Police for you free consultor now I have police for.
Yes, because Kakane ma. Edu by the proper charge of the bonus and Ghana police service PRO system now back up BBA if you send me say. In communication, you flat a common language. So we come there's inconsistency as no be a but if there's one channel of communication, it's very simple.
Okay.
Maybe himself don't remember mama be papa ni dey free. Because your mama party to call for they were giving him pressure. So
meanwhile, the Juma oil and so mine.
Oh,
I bet all mine.
Say Juma oil. What the Ghana for me and research, but the Ghana for 10 Jinawa. Now will say this particular man. The kind of job that he's doing, you're maintaining on your IGP. You're maintaining. But within the police service now, they will also have a problem with the IGP. Can you? Outside the jurisdiction and asset domain, Ghana for penase. But no one can call for no more year, man, some penase.
If you see a grandson, some near there can home, said your handle, no. Crowforma, I say, or mine for Monancy from T. If you are not so near my blemish cacra or one.
Baby, I mean, who said George Akufo-Dampare or Yadam nagging. And say, I got trouble catches and my police form for 2. I had issues with it. Oh, yes, I had issues.
Nituo Yarepa.
Ghana, say you city, about 95% of us, Yeja, Nayaki Kanyam. Ghana home.
Okay.
If you look at these elections, because it go to a point. What can I say? Soldier for you copy more or boss or amancophobia to show most of you said soldier for. Now, if you look at election 2020, Noma is still here. See a trouble between Korea ballot box would be Janeno. Now, you should give us a preview knowledge. And me who says, will be bad the trouble, no one soldier near police needs to look at the tour. When you want to be a pebble differ. I did about come out soldier any police for whom you is whereby they are fully armed. Or you're fully armed that 1 hour civilian who can so useful.
Okay.
And if you look at election now, if you look at the roadmap to election, I'm saying election is a process, not an event.
Okay.
And you 1 day off, a process. When you fast, so I hear to a police service for a continent now. No one get to one guitar. And to say a 2 when we are kind of QBS, but any panels are. If you look at the security service, we are fully armed. Ni pan person didn't go as if we are ujai.
As a scenario, CDACA, army officers were armed, but guys here attacking.
Army officers said they didn't have the right to go there, because if you look at this particular elections, Ghana police service internally, interior,
okay.
Yes, see a Bema soldier for whereby we need reinforcement. And don't call her. I'm calling her. Because if you look at the roadmap to the elections, if you look at security,
the measures
be a buyer. Yes, Ghana police service, Nipa Bakua or one be action inside is the IGP. And one my order said there be more be and the soldier no call for day. No, let's ask, young should be as a city. So if you look at IGP dear made from the one, I know say in your trouble, baby, your mama, we need your mama party for another money problem. Said this man is not for us, or me, and young cannot create. Security, you don't joke with it. Obia baby president, he prefers people he can work with, people he can work with, and they are no great. What is so much positions? So, my NPP position. They feel and think that people around them, people with them, so I'm going to say more position. And the George Akufo-Dampare one is not in the good books of the NPP. He's not in the good books of the NDC.
Oh,
so
yeah,
yes, NDC no more power, so they will push him. They will say at the end of the day, say me I did back what me share any say. Now I said Ghana we should give them term of office.
Okay. Oh, can fear do and fear.
In fear no. And the answer is the office of the special prosecutor or 7 years mandate in terms of office. Chief Justice, the term of office. He says security agencies in paying for we should give them a term of office. Once you are told by we and ask who in discipline will come, a man for why is the IGP because also could take decisions. The partner can come after him and says that we have issues with him.
Some for vandalizing him.
Why was the IGP? Because don't mean want to yes, because he also wants to protect his position. Also, but young fan say a term of office will take 3 years. And a be a 2 by a man for dim because so 2 years mandate. He has every right to go after people who are doing regardless of this animal. So at the end they see it mission here. We should have a term of office. And from the IGP chief of defense staff, phone in say for you because Obia I do not be a way of your name there pamono.
Okay.
I do not be a way. I wouldn't die yebe pam. Wouldn't there be frauno. And if you look at IGP, our near body, we between 7-8 months near January. Now, if you look at Ghana, your constitution near Marana, and Quebec culture said the IGP person of panel, you should have a just cause that say you pamono. Just when you be between Janakas as any power with deep bonnet. As we talk today, in many Ghana and many Africa, almost Supreme Court, they are seeking for the interpretation of security agencies in paying for us. I am told by we are a ban on who kinds of pamo and manners who knew who kinds of pamo, whereby their time is not due. They make one. Sad, you see it mission here. Names are the way that be a legends that goes on where IGP a man 5 years a time and say in January and because if you go to the office of the special prosecutor and Sanko, they have a time frame. But you see, and no man who videos the police following your brain or money genesa. I said to myself, it's a recipe for disaster.
Sadana you know.
If you be again course,
see
your body, not senior men in the service will be a budget swap, then a recipe for disaster. Anyone you go. A dear man, did not Ghana police service in paying for you answer Debbie, who moment so big the IG.
Answer or no about by any may.
It's about 20 on your may. Work on a credit. I dump the IGP in terms of performance rate from 1 to 10. Maybe so. What Ghana have been the say.
Oh, he's the best man. I mean,
yeah, right. He's the best man. A day been in your board for dinner and paying for what honor money.
Maybe I know what technicalities are young civilians we don't know.
Mr. the Mamma Sometias and say, Papa, I will more budget or more budget. Maybe he has come in to satisfy them.
We are uniforms, but beyond the pem uniforms. I'm on why fair as in the say. Oh, we be go more canteen. No power, a breakfast, lunch.
Oh, police the word police which I say.
Be I say,
the word police which I say.
Oh, I said, I'm no can
you but I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Now, if you look at the gap and the bench, I told the Lashes-Dampare Jai to honor. On an air Lashes-Dampare deputy. Obit me, you'll be deputy bay leader. Or to me, Baby, yeah, you man chain leader. And I say you come and do worse things. Walk out will daily than do. I'm charging and daring him. So on your mention George Lashes-Dampare.
And is that not possible? Is that not possible?
It is possible.
Yeah.
Even Mama say you can also come and do worse things. But I'm not preaching of negativity. I'm preaching, he said, a man foresee what generous. He's not coming to satisfy people.
Okay.
He should come in to make sure that Uncle one now, Mom Bonnie didn't say, Mama for Obeya Bonnie, go after them. Bring sanity and discipline in the police service. Nipa Bakwe Bonnie do criminal police for Niajapai as Antia Pitu. One of the worst IGPs on the Sobai. As Antia Pitu. Also, the IGP and when they be our way. George Lashes-Dampare to baby so on John Evans Atamas and Nam so ye Don Mel says BB on the most ne Kobe entry or your NDC. But this man obey Juma Obian with the kind of works away. You won't know me who ne Jumada, but I have one thing in my mind say young man opportunity. No, I mean, who's a man for budgets no was a man done in the room. And you're marry making
Susudia no dano
champagne making.
Okay.
Oh, why do my men and can know you boom the man rocking me once a damn. what bompire saying Yankopon so ma wahuden because obi a obodi wo so bia na nya bia is suspecting something from you.
Okay.
Okay, as a senior police officers no many age or mu hedede. Majority of them are expecting something from him. They want something. That bia me can't just say Ghana no. Politics now kwa wura bia. And the police service obi a personal interest first.
And I don't know be correct say the way our President John Dramani Mahama all kwa so for mpa no aso for no be ha no pa.
O me ha no kwan ben
so me na ma wo buy me na ma wo buy.
Now if you listen to John Dramani when he was in opposition, Mama anya hwe Mama seeks spiritual interventions from men of God. Okay. Whether they are men of God or not, he went to them. Or no mo call ko bompire. Obi te se me ankasa papa opambo.
Okay.
Or catch you almost say Nyankopon ya che so owura ne John Mahama ba be president. Now there is a clear difference between so bia bompire na also gratefulness or gratitude to the person.
Okay.
Me metia obi ma ka jam so opambo nya correct. Oyo no na sema. Obi ma ka jam so opambo correct. E me ankasa me discretion. E na me kire. E na mama so we mama de no. Whether we like it or not, spiritual intervention one.
One.
Mama. Na mama de say na obi atona sawran say mama ntimi be president bi. Ana yefi. It got to a point that Yankopon kra butu nanim de akira mama na sa no ma no. Mama went in the wilderness for 8 years. Ana yefi. And the true baby mama want him in president bi a man for bompire the man. And to mama bompire the man no. And yes ade okwa akodo ma say. Sa na NPP for na ka, NPP for na kan timeka. Sa na NPP for career. Anka ba me aweni anka obekọ. Anka obekọ ayi ana. Obekọ mosque. Obekọ shrine. And that's what sorry there. He is the only flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party in 2024 elections. I want Nami Pamba on number Bimiensa. And only also on Nam Cramofa, so I don't know Bompire man. On one no Saka coach Nasra, no catch on saying Yankopon say, yes, so now they never know a canoe or my budget. So because of person deep president to me, qua bosom them, your Bompire the man.
As when you be
maybe me call the Church of Pentecost. Per my doctrine and cardinal principle. Yes, I'm in Sabos Muslim. Christo need them ni busum ni twaka bia. That's why I make catch on. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is not just a staunch Muslim or a large. He believes in the cardinal principles and the doctrine of Islam community. I want to ask you, Sani Panapa Pimo Meka and Saka Kabom your friend Alaji. Sani Panaba, because of the president, he is throwing away his doctrine away. The cardinal principle is throwing it away. Your mama, what is that your mama could have some them? Me, I don't speak for the NDC. But I'm asking you a question. So these are the kind of things that maybe someone say, no, let's be objective, let's be sincere. Sanya kana where abraba yebu. Say ne your mama so na so kwa so for some one pie man or sefata. Was say Nyankopon emye wadum Nyankopon e manyansa. And maybe amamo na duru ye nyansa se bom dia or come Nyankopon bi na dum. What is wrong with it? One could see one come me I don't have a problem so be ko bosum damu. But some catch him so we kramuni. I would you to say there be pay your cardinal principle and doctor. I don't want to see you going to other places. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia catch say Oba obey 10% betting tax there. It is against Islam community. Anani, Miss Wood do an agadan from the billboard that Boho must say betting your haram. Miss Wood do an agadan on the Boho say betting your haram. And so now that no because Mahmoud Baumia is the only person who was doing campaign against their own policies.
On my religion, no.
Me say, oh, nkamu for mo 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 me ya free Quran chapter no. Was it anything gambling? Haram. Anything gambling. Now me catch was say che me saboze ni into on sports bet by to discourage the youth. Mahmoud Baumia said they be nya the papa. Sade ye 10%. He's also encouraging them. Now no, what dey mean say be was betting. So me dey George Lashes-Dampare, I wish him well. I wish him well, and I pray to be able to conquer. But my main case back control. John Dramani Mahama say ya and a mumu no bekona. Me do say I'm having some issues with him that may catch him. But if you look at how John Mahama is trading, the man is trading cautiously. There is two things. Ebi asama tuna so akwa tena fi wasu nyansa. Ana asama tuna ti babi fa. John Mahama mama who say, "Fi no kokko tena yin, was fi no ma bibiri." This budget to crowd what they are, but it gives me an informed decision.
Budget already at first and very.
Mama can't so. Mama can't so. Adia SC na annual day, and adia yare for free. And I'm going to tell you something. From 1992 basic 2000, NDC won 4 from Ghana. So if you look at 2000 elections, Ye to abani wie a call for a runoff. As our smaller parties don't want who the back NPP who are winning. In 2001, February, and already did your Safma for your bony D, so many Minister for Finance. Now, time all presenting the first budget. Sebo, we have amount for budget, so this is the best budget to ever Sanoma. Now, after the 8 years of over FNJ before, time and meals are so buy the kind of budget allocation they buy, Ajenkwa budget.
Okay.
Oh, single spine salary, we have your coffee, Sanoman, year allocation is Anoman. Then, already the Edinana, and a year is a Kufan. That time, Nipa or Yen or yet minister, Edemo Rani didn't join Evans at Thomas Finance Minister, nay at Dofo. To a bag, can a bag, no Babe Casana for budget, so economy fair come. And the true baby NPP force there be economy and Koyi.
As a type so
the nearby. Now, when check already the Edican of Friata.
Okay.
The first budget in 2017, I would have been Yankupo. Chroma, and Chase Black Stars at Jafco. And I have free senior high school, import duties, dear cancel nuisance taxes. In a month for budgets, so a month for budgets, and it's animal. I dear Mamma, I may bonabasu. This is not the first time.
The young one was
Mr. Omodiano, politicians no more fire Ghana for say ma and Omia Mema, or more outer appearance and how they package themselves on the so mushaya for the first time, first impression accounting.
Okay.
Into be packaging who yaman why ya konoman why ya fe. And when you see no can go was one who feel. Hey, and go for we. If you listen to a allocation is animal for this particular budget, if they are able to meet what they are saying, Jack, then I'll drop my heart for John Dramani.
And do you think Tom Nabakin can be actually a bonting? No, my go contrary.
Second budget time at this amount for budget. So what is budget? Budget is an estimated figures in terms of expenses and revenue. Yet here, when Marcus what budget to who so on Sabeka 20 Ghana beer through before and I do maybe say 20 Ghana never move 10 Ghana, my Franko 5 Ghana, not 5 Ghana too. Why your budget in a view? Nippon of this kind of so probably Marcus Alexis, and then no man shut down for. And it's kind of some 20, my mouth 15. Or more 15 Ghana, won't mean map or you over 10. I don't know why you say, Rabbi, for no Franco for another 5, not once I promise you as a 5 and about the man.
Okay.
So budget allocation is different from disbursement.
Okay.
Allocation is minyasika me pesa me de kwa. And let's come to some pesa de kwa any. Disbursement is
okay.
And they're two different things.
Okay.
Now would say the minister can a budget allocation.
And yet they are a crown.
A budget allocation. Now if you look at the kind of allocations or more, I dove my heart for Mama. Baby ba kwa Mama this kewu I am one. A man should that Mama this can be away education. Do you know why? In 2016, prior to the elections, Mama catches with 2 billion Ghana cedis on finding free senior high school. Okay. Also on finding was a politician are too desperate on risk car promise and I saw pursue free senior high school. Today, John Mama is giving the free senior high school 3.5 billion. Do you know what it tells me? It tells him that John Mama me musa ya wo for that. Mona musura na modwen say be a free senior high school no eventually say Mama said we are going to review the free senior high school. Brofo no kan. NPP for na shede trash and concept Mama say obo betwa free senior high school is never ever true. Adentia 31st December put me locking which of them say you are doing a revision about your life. Review now. Yes, review now nipa na ye no. Your review it can be positive or negative. Obet me review your baby no do other can negativity. Obi so review the can positivity. And Mama say we are going to have a dedicated fund for free senior high school. Now why is that wako kukuska free ya ko yiska dia free ya said any dedicated fund a free senior high school. And Mama ya tia says a man first one more free senior high school and yaduma ne be yaduma. Mama do over 200 million e kwa comma teacher training for some find your allowance. Mama
allowance is in the first day you know go came.
Ocham what the 400 million nurses training for so some allowance.
Wow.
So if you look at the budget allocation, Mama whether we like it or not, for the first time matters MPP for Nankasa Kase, if the man is able to meet his budget allocation and do disbursement on the bomb Mama, Matia be stay coming for our good. And they are saying no, Jack, if you look at one first watch budget na corona F. But I also have a problem with John Dramani Mama. John Mama in opposition catches and Yanko point will be the president. When it comes to free senior high school, he's going to expand it to the private schools. They went to one financial.
Okay.
They went in one financial. in opposition, we say Abani is insensitive because of the free senior high school ban. As why a pasha wa being conforming jankophobia and Mama ayi akufado and private sector. What they are over, you are going to broaden it. Now about the president. They be into 3.5 for ne free senior high school for no. Won't expand the Franko private school for some cow. I'm asking.
Maybe a scanning song.
What's it?
Scanning no. I hope I can't
then why do you make that kind of promise?
Okay.
I'm asking.
And do you think say bibi or can be an obit me?
What mean nyina? But won't mean nyina no be so why I say a charging because it's a pressing need.
Okay.
We should talk about it and it's normal. Now, if you look at your mama, your mama saw ba be first year for school fees and mom say it is a budget allocation. Mama said people with disability will be to school fees and money sanoma. Yes, a man crank no much sanitary pad into. Now Africa na the Biasia who. Sanitary pad is so your Tom credit me fans. Sanitary pad.
I think I wolf one eto. And I buy Giato. So wolf one out. Say majority of your people are not working. They can't even provide.
Where your basic needs? Where your basic? Say to me top part, my part near badges. Say Ghana for binds what top part any man money and yaj. No, are we serious as a nation? And what you say I'm crying because was on a crash or Muntimin Coast Communia is a good thing, but my problem is top part in the Nyaji. And if you look at the budget allocation by John Dramani Mama, young man, for the first time, Marty says assemblyman for a to your mocha. What 100 million Ghana cedis is saying, and then assemblyman for Bosme will be a 1,000 Ghana cedis. Meaning Tibida.
There almost a tax and so also. Tax.
Allowance a taxable. Allowance is an income. Now, somebody again.
Dear baby, I got to it. Sasako to tabletop pradia.
See, I'm funny to see 1,000. Now, you take
10%. 10%.
Net 10 Ghana fees, so near this year, man, nobody bedroom.
And 900 room say tabletop on so handshake allowances.
So by 900 or 900, no about become by his canon because assembly members they are duly elected. Mobile Musa Okoni 7,000, 100 Ghana the fees you said tax. Okay, at least can be a few, so you won't see. Near man be saying the reason why independent can be a few.
Okay.
So for the first time unprecedented in the history of Ghana, Mama say about between assemblyman worker. Me baby ba kwam ne Mama what problem is say. If you look at agenda 111, Oman farmer me seems so baby on ba beto aso. Because for it is about 95% complete. Now, no can find NPP for because when me can so commission there. I could find the commission. I did a commission there. You should be operationalized.
I did a commission.
Also, a commission of you. I'm a man for budget, so I'm a fans. So I'll be me. But from now on, I'm quite about 95%. And there's some the same. But be a do completion stage there, as some budget. Where I sent to Nipada. The man Mama said, your Mama Baby PM or how could do that? So, how could you Mama bit me trash? We try to be at this hospital and a Virginia.
But ambulance can on doctors. Doctors or ambulance.
Young ambulance man on the
okay.
As I many here. And no cross on our walker. Then it means that yes, we are in the papa. Then we are also thinking about the well-being of him for what that particular area. And tell what year, many your mama yard if you look at our first or any budget allocation, but do this care corner some of my a queen.
But Sir Franko say, oh, Castle, or Monto agenda 111. So do you because a commander sugar factory? More by any day, NPP for by any day.
Hey, ain't you about NPP so I'm the reason why Ghanaians voted for change and it's a number one NPP for can win this or mine yet. And then be a coming I don't care how you feel. NPP and NDC, you need choice in here.
Oh, okay.
NPP and NDC. They are just enjoying the open power. Nasanke or choice. And here what third force be. And as our third force make my baby the president. Can these two parties they will set up?
Problem ni free one yet mem for
ya as MPP ni ndisi na dey dware MPP ni ndisi ni dey dware ka one day and say ni timi transit dey be abatro we ye be pom nyina akwa akopɛ ba bi atena. Let's look for someone different to come and lead Ghana. Come one kasa bet trans on social contracts and they will follow it and they will do it. And it tells you said that me your mama dey be all you be the mani hwe kakra. And if you look at Mama can what fast one or making sure say aircon anima efe. Now I'm saying so in opposition John Dramani Mama mo catch some bad their taxes go a nuisance taxes will make the word nuisance be a nuisance to the NDC but a nuisance to the NPP.
Okay.
Because if you look at revenue generation and a free side 11 COVID 11 is no money mobile. the kind of money that we were getting. Me catch me who say it will be extremely difficult. Say, your mama didn't sabe cut this particular 11 ne cover this animal. But for the first time,
okay.
Ya kind budget ghetto boys a crati as here. And why didn't go? See a kind budget, your mom red, and him for phone budget, nothing. I shall phone you budget, and why didn't go? Once a month for you, what you so, your interpretation, baby, you be number, and why didn't go? You can't budget with you. My young budget, I carry a hit street. A month for you, she said, you can't budget this particular thing. It tells you one thing. It tells you that the NPP didn't do empirical research close to this particular elections.
Okay.
Where now me can message can be say obi bia or the research for the NDC send for your channel here.
Our manifesto ni ade.
Yes, our manifesto no. And nipa na he was able to talk about 11 ni COVID ne sa no man. I want to be the bam e ka say no a new sentence obey the afro no. They should not joke with the person. Nipa na your research. The person read no who said there be for us to capture the youth and win this particular elections. This should be a simple and common message for us.
Now, John Dramani Mahama, I don't think they are encouraging the youth to patronize in betting.
They are doing what?
They are encouraging the youth to patronize in betting. And is that also happen?
Me. Krobia my papa won't be an obianya bet.
Growing my papa.
You do not enter bet. Krobia my papa won't be a Nipana in cabet. But young family Ghana unemployment rate of 14.7. Over 5 to 6 million Ghanaians are not working. About 80% of them are youth. Are you going to create employment for them?
Now, on your human obedience, are
you going to create employment for them? Bet will be to one Ghana $100,000.
But Bible says, "I didn't know when you know fatay."
Cyber
ya wadie nyina ho kwan nyine nyina na fataye onya adwuma na nkyerɛ sɛ gotwa bet sofu bi area
sofu for that manfo chichimo madwen jio musika de na muntimi nka wono mo nam tuntimi nka
ebi ndie
me modi wono mo nam de wuntimi
omo ye den
obisa timi to obi timi plan want to oye 50 million 100 million ene wuntimi nka
angosra wo
wo say ene wuntimi nka ene wo say wuntimi nka
angosra wo
majority of Ghanaian youth are not working.
Okay.
They are not working, and Mama took a bold decision in saying, "He says, "Uncle, for a tax is immediate." If you look at the voters register, about 60 to 65% of the voters register are youth. Mama said, "No, for us to get the youth, let's pass this era." The time NPP fund bombs are too late, because NPP no another betting tax buy and catch it say, or no so always say betting tax. On the buy. And John Mama was especially sincere, truthful, straightforward, or say, or go be betting tax if you.
And you want that so?
There be amount for any G. Eka say we are going to vote for you. Omo tuma John Mama say yanko ponya doma. Now so parliament na ehane. The bill ne call parliament so omo nyanhu adwuma ntenten. It should be backed by law. Me intra betting tax in for free. And it's now if you look at Ghana and Kophobia from statistic, MTS, omo ye research no. 41.7 million Ghanaians, 41% in the chabet in Ghana. 41.7 in the chabet in Ghana. Now Ghana Statistical Service say you grow by 1.34% in 2024. And then no can say Ghana, your population is around 34 million. Or more chabet in Ghana and quantity. A year 13,948,000.
Chabet.
Or more chabet 13 million.
Bet, okay.
948,000. And you know, oh yeah, and so you're extremely careful how you deal with it. And yes, sir, a day will come, it will come back to hunt you. And to mention is what it drew the NPP like here, and it went against them. So the youth will make sure that they will come after him. And a honor, John Dramani Mama, a lot of things from there.
Na bet na sema mo kan mo bo se kura NPP for na be kire se obi akrante tax bia afi yare
the finance minister Nasimo Kain, it was misleading.
As a finance minister,
Kain, it was misleading.
Was it misinterpreted and answer misleading?
Misleading. Nipane so on so buy so about rebuttal on so a misleading one.
Okay.
I want to view something for you.
Okay.
Now the NPP they are saying say you're betting tax and buy and you're and I'm going to prove a lot of things to you.
Okay.
We are a Ghana Revenue Authority. Practice note on. taxation on gross gaming revenue and winnings from lottery operations under the Income Tax Act 2015 Act 896 as amended. Now I say practice note number D1/lottery/01/2023. Date of issue on the 5th of June 2023. Now, baby, I to force yam one say. I to force and said 10% on withholding tax on lottery and sports betting. And so, say a lottery and sports betting. Then it means you are talking about two components. Meaning say lottery no ewo, lottery no wo, and a sports betting as well. But I want to tell you something. Listen. Now, if you look at sports betting, what the internal revenue for ECAN was a definition of terms for the purposes of practice note. Lottery operations. See, lottery operations, sports betting. And sports betting is a component under lottery operations.
Okay,
sports betting is a component under lotteries. And when we got 10% on lotteries and sports betting. Because lottery is a mother body. And a subset, a subset in the casinos, route operations, remote interactive games, marketing promotions, national lotto betting, private lotto betting, other games of chance. And it's all combining in me and Noah. Now, I say two separate entities. It's never ever true. That is what the NPP came out to say. So, Omunyanko initiative, your friendly lottery,
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
But they should also help me. Private lotto, national lotto, much percentage.
Minimum, dear.
And you'll be a lotto, will be fair on my own coming. Because I've also done my shares. People are also telling me, say, lotto need the no mucha, dia and bet. I can't say percentage, 10%.
I know a blue kiosk moody and I say, as I original payo, and no one answer. Let me see me, lotto, no me be so. Okay. Because me, my engage your money and young for a co channels. Okay. And to be bizarre, almost a tio man, I say, and tio. Obiso catch him so no more channel electronically near tio. So people should finish me. I might be naive or ignorant about it. But by being O'Brien, didn't have to force him free ban. He got it wrong. Okay. I am factually incorrect. To say, a lottery, was it 10% withholding tax on lottery and sports betting there? On also said the way near and no mistake now. Yes. But under the end, I mean, under the end, he has to even come out to render unqualified apology to Ghanaians. I mean, under the end. I mean, under has been a minister of state at the presidency in terms of finance. Why be a finance minister? See, I did not say. So what catch you say? See where the what catch you say? Munyi G skabia misleading. Sports betting. Started in August 2023. The first payment by the free Ghana for was 15 million Ghana cedis. 15 million in August 2023. And is that a boy developer? 150 billion. A developer or mine. If you look at August, December, scam about betting tax was 60 million Ghana cedis. Can I say 60 million? Yes, 600 billion. Oh, 600 billion. And so the NPP should not come and tell me this. If some no more can and the special prosecutor should go for them. Okay, on my book. You see, that be Ayira. I say, what tell my panic? I just want you to skabio. Obinso atten. Can Ayira? Me say, would the 10 would there? Opa, chat 90,000 or metal Ghana. And where Ghana, do you know a problem? Or say types of lottery operations and gross winning. That's what I can't say. Sports betting, remote interactive games or other games of chance. Pay out at the end of the game or cash out. And to be bet me a bet, maybe or share matches near qua, bet 3 matches. Every a match you best send cash out a popular bar. Every about say by 2,000 Ghana cedis. Or cash will you 2,000 in a debit. I buy bet 10% from the 2,000. Oh. And ya when in Ninko. Even cash out. Me say under me say you were 25 betting operations in Ghana companies. There were 10 online casinos. There were 10 landed casinos. What are they telling us? Okay. And you wanted, I totally disagree with the man.
o hwe man no ne reaction ano ode ba no enta da bia me say asem ba no anya abotre o hwe won se papa ne kasa wie and need some few minutes in obabo ni so wa be kasa ato force in kasa wie and need some few minutes no obabo ni so
one to no kasa one
enti e bia na nkopɛ so kasa sports betting but what telling some our can he was too explicit and emphatic umade na e me ya
okay
because no ya Ramadan na nye so dituro or ye fasting na nye so dituro so catch us on sports betting da obua
and why is that there that hope feelings we because we
can make it so masam no kra be west o masam na ba be west and my memo papa friend say Patrick Boama na say the MP
okay
Patrick he has come out to render unqualified apology and he says any nyan kasa no kasa mo fan he made an error. This is what we want from politicians. Made you to my legislators man kasa ya render unqualified apology to you. Let's move on. Papa no can asem no. Besi na maintain so about bonte kwa be pacho. And the NPP feels comfortable with it. What mean can just only this go? And yes kaira. Kisia jabi adwuma ba won kwankwa hwehwe omo so ba bi ska na fai. Ska e kan yes ka kitwa o. Unum bo ho se si wokruma. Unum bo ho se e. Et me boa me etimi si sa so am interchange kakra. E boa me si kajetia phase 2. Okopiem e wo yiwa apia du wona sa hospital no mo age na wa etimi yeye. And what is the NPP?
The no crown 80 million Ghana cedis.
80 million. 800 billion. And yes, sir. And size can I I'm asking them, size can I and I mean under the 100 dear. Or man yadi. And that time I know all Casado. I know most were making mistake. None can so catch them was no random qualified apology. Yes. No, as far as I can. This is the official spokesperson for the Minority on Finance. See, I want to say, be sector minister, and now until Jubilee House put there and different. Every data has passed through your end as a sector minister. You've been a cabinet minister. When it comes to proposals of taxes and this kind of money, then you come into the picture. So what is he trying to tell us?
Okay.
Well, see, and this can be under my administration. Do we have under administration and the NPP administration? It is never ever possible. And I want to hear the NPP they got it wrong. I told for us so meaning say deliberate no shall I work ourselves again.
Everything COVID the woman you free so I honor how back pa say obo ndisi for abasu omo ja COVID be any ho
John Mama was 4 years mandate. John Mama has a 4 years mandate contractual agreement with Ghanaians. He cannot be a perfect president, but be a year koye nimu in the second year obedi year free. The only way you can judge John Dramani Mama is after he has exited the scene.
Okay, no one
went free so. But so far as he's still the president and he still have a number of years ahead of him, they won't be in Kamwasem. On the 7th of January 2029, Nasa Mama and free what they are. And then we go after the NDC. And even before I saw the budget allocation, prior to 2028, a banner say Nima, a one campaign about anything. Because we look straight into the eyes of the president in terms of what Detroit are today. You said this, you said that, you said that. What do you mean?
Does it make sense at all, say COVID tax? You 2 years average.
COVID tax, I have a problem with it. Okay. I have a problem. If you look at the name I say COVID, that COVID as well.
Debbie.
So why? Why?
But then people from some baby pa. So I don't know going on show.
Oh, just cannot be ahead. Oh, by one. Oh, this can add. You are getting revenue, but you become more unpopular. Some would but you are becoming more unpopular. People are not happy with the kind of decisions that you are making. My main custom to Ghana for any half.
Okay.
Ghana for any problems so much to tax you. But the how much says carry them politicians and so on for one of the year.
Oh, okay.
Scared them politician. Now to Chroma. No, I could go brad this guy the money papa because we are going to 58 million US dollars. Are you happy with it? Oh, Cromania says, "Kukus kama your mama man confirmed to go Burkina Faso 50 million Ghana cedis." Are you happy with it?
That's the way abrofonate.
Send down me bisa one hour nowadays. Minimum some go catch them. Minimum go count. Some of them who be big money so no man catch no matter as I'm in Tiasi. This girl would this in Jabro from hey. Na Ghana ni ba kwad na catch was what met that down mining now 51.2 million Ghana cedis after the Bosu you.
Besine.
After Bosu you. or just can we in Attorney General Department State Attorney Bako Chen 4 million Ghana cedis. Or ye you may be a man. Eh, when you bet you not to NPP, bet you not to not depend the bed. Wait a sram. Yanti once in you.
NPP, another day a campaign.
Miss Omumi and you be a papa, Omina corrupt. Bob the NPP and this will be a corrupt. But they about me ferry say NDC for more corruption or more cry your mama to be tackle bikak. Me say, Akufado. Say now, oh, he has never been corrupt.
But Danado or Kahuna or interdicted Sicilia Dapa. So you cannot say it's on the uncanny.
So go and read the letter, resignation letter, and acceptance letter from Akufado. Akufado cried the kind crack clear my men cried and I was him so the only answer now to crown to me your bonibia. Eh? Asamaba. We are doing thorough investigations about it. As a president of the republic, you have taken a trained position. You will come man a wound to me so or mining. Our forest Wukai. I contaminate was a McLean. McLean. Cecilia brother power more from Sas Munaika. Okay. Miss a court of competent jurisdiction. I catch the special prosecutor say. Account that was freezing on freeze the account.
Then means I give to your warrior someone's more chrono.
And look, I have a problem with Mama. Mama, a state of the nation address. Mama say, what catch a security there never for and said, Mamma, no one found a mirror was a dear bear, declaring wanted was a visa, and you were too much. Mamma, and you were too much. The war can now concorded. Now, you're in a prima facie case against the woman. I find ye investigations. Investigations is different from coming out with your own opinion.
Now, whereby in the report that we've all read.
Report the FIFA never.
Oh. Not actually any power 190 years.
And your fourth remnants to say for a report. I want to ask them, I want to dare them. Almost all my quackers I had many service for the beard in Como. I've done checks about it. The band I wanted almost all my quack payment. Me, then me free coordinators for be live on TV. Coordinators for the catchers will be a crime home a head count. Me see your politics now, we should forget about how we me. Me no me no assemble as journalists. Let's look at the merits and demerits of the matter. Mama so other investigations in this animal. And your mama and your duma. And now that's will be a bokrono investigations will lead them to go and say Nipaya Bokrono. We are said that the president you are having an influence in the case. Anonymous.
Now, you are having if you believe in the committee, the investigation team there. Any 2014 Commission of Inquiries report. Moses and Moni Masem. We had a committee, but a
committee. There is difference between a committee and a commission. A commission has the powers of the High Court. Committee of
so Commission of Inquiries. Commission.
Yeah, Commission of Inquiries and find Yadima. NPP for your move Yadima. You will come on your core Brazil fiasco, no matter Jamaica Commission. No more can see and find hey, white paper banner, Bobby play at work.
White people, no, country my so Buzan and others in the red. Nanado
so catch us up by is going to implement the white people who so on Kai. Message this politician, you always play with our conscience and intelligence. Do you know why? Because a duopoly power, NPP and NDC be winning. That is our problem. Well, if you look at corruption in Roma air cost and paying for a work Ghana, see any break home, you be quick. So I give to one master court to Ben approves again every year.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you, Ghana, they naturally concern and aid. Oh, unless that is where Yeska. Almost on a head count, you want a head count, ghost names over 80,000. One on a head count.
A hen on Koyen.
If I'm McCoy.
Now, the
database. Now, journalism has moved from saying, if Felisa again, say,
so-called grounds.
Fabra. Okay, a Alexis TV, who were empowered by the state, and you call now you call 275 constituencies, you call 140 MMDCs, you call a service, no, Nipa 20 and say, you call a Nipa 10 pay, the whole year ghost names, Makuma 10, no more printed yaba, or more ghost names net the whole, then you make a follow up to it. And now the house in Nipa 80,000. Nipa 80, a do maybe comes again, 1 year. Na president say what others are that is what I have a problem with the president. You don't go there. Allow the investigations to be an investigation.
Senaro Mayina na Joa Homena, the immediate to Raf and honorable sticker.
Ghana, yes,
Raf Kuma or minor.
Mrs. Uncle from my pressure group, let me tell you this. Ghana is and people always fool us. Mama pressure group, they think about their selfish interests first. before thinking about you. I'm going to give you a series of examples. And you see a Franko phobia occupy Ghana. Who occupy Ghana for? Train your mind home. And I don't mamma, yeah, dear, be and Koye and Sano, my woman. Occupy Ghana and go for occupy Ghana.
Not Gavin Cow.
No, come
Gabi or
Poncoma. Your friend is saying, oh, George Andamo, or is Ancomam, on the occupy Ghana. They gave a certain kind of pressure to John Dramani Mama. And now that John Dramani Mama, I could for the buy. I could for can offer be the finance minister. Where could the minister for information? George Andako, deputy minister for communication. Yes, I'm here. And now that I done Thomas or nationalists or your mind were not the presidency. Professor Jump or so fire and other bend their bank. Questions a shipper's authority to say the bank. Now, if you look at the Imoso affects the country for you, no Muslim fix of country affect, and away Namu, a free Yamu Koya affect, and then obey a minister, obey a first MP, away you
accountable for alliance governance.
And no way. Under your mama, your unemployment graduate association, your mama turn unemployment to 8.2, and the coup for the 14.7. If you have a account, unemployment graduate association for a boy. So I'm asking you,
almost are coming.
Nina politically motivated. And to go so many yes, and don't want a almost selfish interest. I want to ask you, Rafi, and a Yabro district. So how can we funny see you?
I don't know with this sketchy. You need a captain smart, no at the she when I can't boom. Freedom, almost position better no magic. Position better no magic.
Journalists for you come no interview more with grammar. Oh, yes, I'm telling you, me no interviewer. Me journalists will straight journalists or cannot correct. What's the wine?
And a smart man, NPP, Namo, Sabe, NPP, you know, is he not straight? So, no, now on another or come home.
Ah, Jawo to Ghana. What that dam, I quoted that man for cost was cement, he said, I've seen a shank cathedral. And then you're one and near blow did your matter. Do you know the kind of things he said about
Nipa on cover up on Yavan and Crawford? It means he's straight. Oh, yeah, NPP are buying Captain Smart all force in Ombo Baba. 2008, ultimate MZ Radio, Sankoya man PPA.
Well, legends, I told that person Nipa Kabibi, then Penya problem.
It's always a boom.
Majority of Ghanaian journalists, about 70% among Canada.
Well, that's why I was a boom.
They say about 70% of them among Canada, including them are born among Canada. No Kraben Homoka. No Kraben Homoka. I'm asking you, no Kraben Homoka. No Kraben. They think about their selfish interest, no Kraben.
But when you have political appointment,
and it is a political appointment when Mali would a person to be someone who is trying to be corrupt or corrupt. As a man, as a man, you can be actually there. No opposition about anyone. But he was too powerful in government and the Akufo-Addo. Too powerful in government and Akufo-Addo credit told the requirement for class say get the Akufo-Addo control. As a man, you can. Also, I am a journalist. Open call for the Biamecano form can journalist for me number one. Don't want agenda setters, agenda seekers. Jandam journalists for more. You think about your selfish interest.
Am I into politics? Am I into politics?
Journalist. I'm a journalist for politics.
But will be out the oil.
Mr. I'm a journalist forecast will be a corrupt corner. I am a journalist for. More biscuits and Munyamun and Papa Coffee.
More.
That's why I make a tea.
I say more.
Jamunya is an idea. Or no, Ralph now, what can I say? Ralph now, what can I say? Now, one of so many abrace a galam said, "Bendy."
Aha,
I'm more on the 37 military hospital. Aha, a one of whom might be no more problem.
Almost see why no.
Ah, wouldn't so one will be back, another story. There was one young man who was driving there, Uncle for it, the other to a ball. Aquani supermarket of a sudden about hospital woman about what has my Ralph and a catcher. I don't want to get happy.
Okay, say.
I Raffo catcher his own penny by being found on many other demonstration. A man catches any bay won't to Kruma. Now, about some few weeks later, the man came to tell us about Anebano. And now, Raff, none of the interest needed.
Hey, Ghana, because I
didn't tell your mama, winning at your mama, yet did no more friends of Ramet and I said, let me tell you, that Biami come and say, there's no political appointment I'm ready for. Right? Because I want to be straight, I want to be white, I want to be honest. I want to tell the Ghanaian politician the truth. Say na samiti. None wonder okay why they also he's fighting for Ghanaians. Mama win power. Mama said me dinner. They been mama we inviting his home because the things he was doing was benefiting John Dramani Mama. I didn't know yet this to catch the sebi nyanse wo bare dey. Nyanse we need it.
Sir, honorable. Okon impesu aswa street bob nyina ahihye na kwan ye na enso na
Mahama ye president no nkoni krom bole bamboy. Onkoni krom. Se no bibia wo bia ye perfect. Mahama ye president and who they agreed Stika a member of parliament. Mahama has won the elections close by votes between Honorable Mahmoud Bamia 1.7 million. Ghana for Jinatu. Mahama ni krom bibia wa ye. I'm asking you to bole bamboy and go and see. So bibia ye area politics your money ye time. Because enkoyi e dey na Stika was a dead dinner chi now what and I MPP MPP ko be bo waso individual differences obi o ha won kasa obi so obe kasa
ho MPP na to ne sa obe do
na nya parliament assemblly hin ni nua bonus mo parliament wo so ofo na konwe na chido
Carlos Ahenkura mo
wo da me ba assembly hin ni nua NDC ni wo so ofo na chido do be 2004-5 ba bi o bonus mo na ni so tija Carlos Ahenkura mi bia ballot box am for ko ye me twi akonya twi speaker akonya bofo mbuno asame ne yeka ento be ye wade you cannot register your displeasure say dia wo ye mani nyam
ti na so obo na ni
me see MPP an ko be bo waso wase aso camera di nachi na ya Stika ni na ene na wanya den no last ade bi wo ayen ka no na wanya den onye obi na pehuro onye obi na pa atwetwe o
na MPP no so nya de ye
meba na sam kro kai kro ba mi hu sa akware na yif wase ena baba bi ti se so fala bob se wo ho nyina na ahye Stika odi MP do so fala me bisaw Stika odi MP do so fala oh unza akwa kwese MPP for no ho ye enti bibia na obi e ka de kire that is a reality MPP for no because of egoism and arrogance ne dwanya hantan on be exhibit the last 4 years the second term of Akufo-Addo o masam krabo bia mpeso be ka bia mo
oh okay
but me da bia me say me I will look at the merits and demerits even if I have a problem with you even if I have a problem I will look at the merits and demerits of the matter and talk to it
okay
and where once a day
oh chiro mo ko yi no kra na omo honorable Stika man 200 Ghana no anyi
what's it
man 200 cedis
so fanya day
so fanfa kana rafa
anyi Stika ni team here dey
man 200
o man is ka so fanya day
wanyi o si 200 de o de dey
ndan go pese yi
o si 200 de obi jo so yi kira o
politicians bokro no di adwuma no waya man say o che 200 Ghana o so wanyi di adwuma no waya man say bi waya adwuma bi man o so o ma 200 na so wonye dia then you have a social contract with the person na wa bana di majam si di 200 Ghana fa fro ka o ka jem say skani so na mbi so mu jaka dia
2 years ana papa ba honorable Ken aba no okono 50 cities ma ha beje
me Ken mi share meeting ye share din ko wanga na ko ma me kan sam che Ken won cheska ro from zawo
okay
Ken onu o ma wuskan kwa wo kasa ho o ma wuskan wo kasa ho da bi o ka chem Jessica pen na form
honorable Ken
he is filthy rich in today we wealthy man in today me so o ma wuska kro me minimum wadam fu sika ni bi ne ma 5 Ghana cedis kwa be kono no mo ko 5 Ghana engine me nya adwuma ma nipa no ene sa no man o che me 200 Ghana kwa wa ya so where from this
ya beda wase scenario number no
say wo kra and wo man wo dwen ho bi de wo dwen ho
menti asem na se arrange
0249 41 84 84 0249 41 84 84 the BM24 reason and think as a nationalist you know mine
no you seem to be obstinate as well my boss no but I have to tell you this the last time it was a proverbial utterance na me or touch say if I act to know and I'm prepared there na me shira on some boss but I'm a professor no me no ra nenam
spices naima hello mama spices are ebe mama duane aye tasty appetizing and delicious
spices dey and no any Remy spices or dinu Remy dependable
Remy spices Remy
Yam papa what the Remy spices you aduane a ema waduane ye fine kai say Remy spices dey so who you so and for spices fufuro bia amfra every say Remy spices dey or dene ho flavors no so dey bebre chicken goat jollof stew spices bi a wohwehwɛ no Remy will be ho ɛmfa w'aduane die ɛnto chacha perfect Remy spices ɛma aduane yɛ de kɛkɛ kai sɛ aduane bi a yɛde spices yɛ de fa Remy spices yɛ ni nyinaa
Remy spices Remy
FDA agye dwedie nkratoya tom